Taurus, what is up, Buttercup? Welcome to your general timeless reading. If you're watching this, this is for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Please do not force it to fit, as it is general and energies can be reversed, right? So check out all of your placements and let's get into it. Let's see what we got going on for you, Taurus. What do I want to start with for you today? I have the decks I typically always use, but I'm kind of actually feeling more retrospective tarot. This is my masculine tarot deck, which tells me that you probably are in the midst of building or creating something, whether it be a relationship or project, something with your work, or maybe even just improving your own physical health. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for Taurus, please, Spirit. I'm immediately drawn to the solar plexus. That's where our confidence, our self-esteem, and our self-worth comes from. It's in the center of the belly. This could be a highlight on changing your diet or your workout regimen. I know I feel other people coming in. Okay, so we're going down the relationship route. There it is. Your Ace of Pentacles. Your brand new beginning, your material beginning, right? Masculine energy, building, Pentacles, material world, but also the physical body. Okay? You have somebody who's just kind of floating around you. I feel like this person is watching you, contemplating whether or not to come in and communicate. What else do we have for you, Taurus? Page of Wands. This is their energy. It's there's a part of you that's very creative that really wants to pursue something new. There feels like there's a hesitance to move forward. This also feels like a longing. So you might be aware of who this is, and as for those of you who are like, no, I don't want them to talk to me, there is energetically a longing for this person to come back in. Okay. Devil in reverse. Okay, so you're working through releasing fear and attachment, insecurities. I feel like this is going to move forward very quickly for you. There you go, Temperance, beautiful. There's the healing, Hangman, all the majors coming out, very nice. Emperor, okay, so here they are coming in. The separation's actually really good for you. If it's not separation and this is somebody new coming in for you, just know that the time that you have to yourself right now is for you to reconnect with your soul's energy. The Page of Wands, although it's also the wounded child for me as a reader, it's also very creative, very intuitive. It's the page that is most connected to our sense of authenticity, since Wands represent creativity. I like that Devil. Okay, there's something with the Devil here that feels heavy. This feels like a mourning. It does. It feels like a mourning, like a sadness. Some of you might be coming out of a time of depression or overwhelm. And there's a lot of healing that's going on here. With the Hangman, let's get it. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Wow, you got a lot of majors. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant in reverse. I like this because it makes sense as to why the Emperor is in reverse. You're in the midst of closing out an old contract. So this could be mourning and releasing the old version of yourself, and or an old dynamic or situation you used to be a part of. And that's why it's followed by the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. So you are still recovering from a foundation that you let go of. This could be beliefs, it could be romance, it could be work, it could be how you identify with yourself, how you think of yourself, right? The end of your deep healing period. Yeah, let's do Grand Lux Tarot. There's so much masculine energy with you, and being a masculine energy myself, because it's energy, not gender, I really like it. Masculine energy is very like, let's cut the bullshit, let's get to it, let's start healing. We're going to see a lot more about this person with this spread, but I think we're going to be looking into what is stopping you from this. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Clarified by the, yeah. Okay, so your heart space is not quite open and receptive to them yet. You're very open to flirting, to talking, chit-chatting, joking, but the Knight of Cups in reverse tells me that there's a part of you that emotionally, it's like, I don't know if I'm ready to like really invest in someone emotionally quite yet. It's not time for you. Give it 2-3 months and you're gonna be probably somewhere really committed. Let's look at the Devil. Yeah, Four of Swords. I love this. I love when the Devil has the Four of Swords or the Hermit or Temperance on top of it. And you have Temperance next to it and the Four of Swords. The reason I like those family together is because they're indicative of releasing attachment, fear, insecurity, and all the bad, yucky crap we just don't want to hold on to, and really creating a space of like, wait a minute, like it's okay for me to love myself. This feels like a very difficult time. This feels like it doesn't have to do particularly with like romance. This feels like it could be something that's just big about you as an individual. So this could be like healing a lot of shit from your past that you're like, oh my gosh, I have a theme of just absolutely being betrayed and not trusting people and feeling inadequate and my self-worth, and I just gotta like heal this stuff. Feels like you're coming out the end of that, which makes a lot of sense. Retrograde seasons slowly coming to a close. Let's look at Temperance. Who is this? This person's old. This person this isn't you. This isn't you. And I think it's them. It feels more like them. They're not in this energy yet. I feel like this is somebody you've experienced a sabotage or a disconnect with. The Seven of Swords tells me that, okay, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like the Seven of Swords energy because it tells me it's really deceptive, but there's something about it that I feel like I'm just feeling that you don't trust this person. But to be honest, they are showing up as a King of Swords upright. I do think they're being very honest with you. Yeah, Ten of Swords. They're done with the manipulative. It just feels manipulative because it feels like you don't know what's real with this person. The 10 minus the 7 is the Three of Swords. This feels like an old relationship. This feels like this person. I feel like they're coming to the end of a part of themselves that they realize is just like not healthy. And they know that they have a new opportunity to kind of level up into this Emperor energy. Okay, I want to see what's going on between the two. Yeah, Emperor, very validating for me. I was about to say, who is this? Yeah. Okay, nice, cool. So it is the Emperor. That's where they're going. I like it. Give them some time. You're going through the same thing, but they just need, they need to get their shit together. But you're doing the same thing. You're getting your shit together. They're getting your shit together. So you're both going to be shit free by the time you get together. That's great. Let's look at the Hangman. Yeah, Empress in reverse. I love this. I love this. We're entering into, and this was Venus and Leo. Venus is the feminine. Venus is, ooh, wrong one. Venus is the Empress, right? And Leo is masculine. Leo is the Emperor, right? It's the sun, even though actually the Emperor is Aries and Taurus, but it is masculine energy. And so with Venus now being direct, and you are ruled by Venus, Taurus, you are a sign that your planet is Venus. So you definitely felt this last 6 weeks or so of Venus retrograde, actually longer because it was a longer retrograde this year, of Venus and Leo very heavily. So you probably were doing a lot of reflecting on your relationships as well as your relationship with yourself. And so that could be overcoming codependency, attachment, or people pleasing, or self-sacrificing, really trying to make yourself a priority. So let's see what yeah, I love this for you. So you had the realization during this time that with the Five of Wands, or you could be reaching this realization, with the Five of Wands and Six of Pentacles in reverse, there's a part of you that really struggled to receive the same love that you would give. As much as you wanted it, you really struggled. Yeah, because you would protect yourself. You protect yourself a lot. Queen of Swords. Wow, and you're a true pair. Holy crap. Yeah, and a true pair. You're both very, very intelligent, very analytical. This could also lead to, I find air signs being an air sun. Air signs, King and Queen, Libra, Aquarius, right? Gemini with the Ten of Swords. So you got all three of them right here. But air energy tends to be very hyper aware because they're very mentally stimulated. These people also are really good in sales. They're really good at communicating. They're really good at analyzing things when they're in their light, right? Or upright. In the shadow, that's when their lens can get distorted. So just be mindful of that if you do have a lot of heavy air sign. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we're dealing with more self-worth on the feminine side. Makes sense though, because you're healing a lot of feelings of betrayal, of defeat, of like just feeling down and low. The Five is a very difficult like phase to go through. Chariot, yeah, death. Pluto's currently in Capricorn. Chariot is also Cancer energy. Capricorn and Cancer are duality, so they're opposite each other. They're each other's polarity. I like this because it tells me that through this process, through this ending that you're experiencing, you're also going to move forward into your divine soul's path. I feel the relationship coming in. Yeah, the Sun in reverse. Okay. Well, you have a lot of majors, and the Six of Cups. Yeah. So there's the relationship. It's the realization of how you might have made yourself small in the past with previous relationships, or kind of hindered your own solar plexus, the Sun, solar, right? Your personal power or your sense of confidence. Okay. That's what's changing. Yeah. How you associate your truth or your worth. Yeah, so this next chapter you're going to enter into before this person and with this person, we'll clarify them in a second, has more to do with seeing the parts of yourself or the stories you tell yourself that just aren't true anymore. That's why you have the Wheel of Fortune. You're going through a lot of change. Wheel of Fortune is also Jupiter energy, which is in Libra, the sign of partnership, okay? So there's going to be a lot of change in regards to how you relate with yourself and relate to the people around you, how you see it, what lens are you wearing. And it's the choice to see people with fresh eyes, including yourself, and walk a new path here. Strength in reverse is also Leo, right? And so in reverse, strength to me is the ego, similar to that of the devil, but it's the struggle to see the inner beast, right? The lion that's on it, right? Because you have the divine feminine taming the lion on the strength card, which is why it's associated with the ego, right? A healthy ego upright when she's riding it and she's all like, hey, life is great. In reverse, it's kind of like, I can't get a handle on my fear, my insecurities, these stories my brain is telling me that aren't true, but I think are true because I've heard them for so long, right? You're starting to rewrite your rule book, which is the Hierophant in reverse, ending the contract, the agreements or beliefs you've made with yourself. Hot tamales. They're doing the same thing. They have very defensive. Okay, so they feel like the kind of individual, like if you were to try to tell them a little bit about themselves, like, well, you act this way, they don't want to hear it. They know, they are well aware, but they are very defensive when it comes to hearing about the things that they can improve. This is not because they're not accepting of it. It's because they have shame about it. They don't want to accept that I could be better, because they're very critical of themselves, which you both share, which is probably why you might feel hypercriticism in your dynamic with them. Okay, let's see what else we got on them. Yeah, see, they're breaking down that rule book too that they have, that they're not enough or everything with them is wrong and they got to fix it because it's standing in the way of the Ten of Cups. This relationship is it's gonna be a great relationship, but you're gonna go through a lot of change together. Yeah, Six of Swords, Seven of Cups. I want two more. Thank you. Ten of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're going to move beyond this heaviness. It's just that you both have to consciously choose right now to really do the work to release that heaviness. With the Six of Swords there, that is a lot of like peaceful resolution, movement forward. The Six is coming out of the Five, right? So on the Devil, we had the Five of Swords. You're moving out of this inner critic or this feeling of defeat and betrayal into this place of like really calm, really relaxed. Okay, this could be easy. And bottom of the deck is Temperance. So you two are going to reconcile, come back together. Oh, I love this. Look at this. You get all the goodies. You just get major after major after major. With Temperance and the Devil in reverse. Again, I love that combo because it's immense amount of healing. It's like divinely guided healing. Like the universe saying, yeah, that's it. That's right. Keep going, little homie. You're doing great. And then with the Fool there in reverse, it tells me that you both are a little weary about the second chance of this relationship, but you both want it and it's destined. So that's awesome. It's awesome. Look at you. Let's get some Oracle for you, Taurus. Any final advice for you? And we will see what you most need to know in regards to advice for the connection you share with this person, or the person that is coming in embodying this energy, for those of you who don't have a specific person in mind. And check out my website down below if you want a personal reading or Reiki session. I'm a master Reiki practitioner and a spiritual and shamanic life coach with a background in biology and psychology. So I do a lot of mentoring, healing, teaching. Check it out. For you, for the dynamic. I love it. For you, Giraffe, it's time to stand out. Look at you. I love it because this is Aquarian energy to me. It's like, let's go ahead and get started and embody all of our authenticity. I love it. It's like I walk to the beat of my own drum. I'm not ashamed of who I am anymore. And this is kind of like the doorway to healing. Like when you get to this place of like, I'm not afraid to stand out. I'm not afraid to be outside the box. Like there's no such thing as fear. Like fear is just something that stops me and limits my own perception of my life's experience, right? When you get to that place of like, okay, yeah, at times it protects me. The majority of the time it's a little excessive and unnecessary, right? That's this healing journey. It's really going to be very liberating for you. In regards to the relationship, you have Open Door, which says, say yes to new opportunities. So here is your new chapter coming in for you and this person. So be patient, because Temperance is patience. But also, please keep in mind that this new beginning happens as you both embark on a healing journey individually. So as you both continue to raise your frequency and clear out all the yuck and guck that's keeping you down here in the yuck and guck, right? That's when you start to come closer and closer together, because now you're releasing things that hold you back from embodying Emperor, Empress energy, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine. So keep that in mind. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. I greatly appreciate it. And like, share, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family or other Taurus lovers, and go ahead, check out your Jupiter, Venus, and rising sign and moon sign too, right? If you are not aware of what the difference is between the signs, I do have a video on my channel. It's pinned to my homepage about what signs to watch and why. So if you want to be a little more educated and more intentional with what sign you're watching, go ahead, check that out. And if you want to become a certified Reiki practitioner, or you want to do energy healing for your work, I do have a 6-month-long mentorship program. It's a dual certification program for people who want to be educated in quantum and shamanic healing, as well as certified in all 3 levels of Reiki. I offer it globally, so regardless of where you're located, we can work together. And you can find the entire curriculum for the 6 months on my website, and you can find that link down below in the description box. But Taurus, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I wish you the best, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.